Well, welcome, Dean. Thank you very much for being here to share your story around the Lyme disease treatment that the Institute for the Study of Peak States has developed. How about you start with telling us what were your symptoms before you did the Lyme disease treatment?
Sure. You're welcome, Shane. I had three main symptoms, and one of them was arthritic pain. And so I had a lot of arthritic pain in my neck, my right shoulder, and also my left knee. And that had been going on for quite a few years. The second main symptom that I had was I just had this crushing fatigue that didn't really make sense. I had difficulty some days just even climbing a flight of stairs. It was, yeah, very difficult some days. And the third symptom that I really experienced was just brain fog, just difficulty thinking. And, as the day went on, just have a tough time thinking through things.
Okay. And when it comes to something like the fatigue, I mean, you're a generally healthy person, right? You eat well, you exercise, that sort of stuff.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah.
really due to those factors, yeah?
Yeah, those are priorities in my life, and they've been priorities in my life for a lot of years. So it didn't really make sense. Yeah.
Okay. And so you never got formally diagnosed with Lyme disease, that's right, yeah?
I didn't. No, I didn't realize until I was, doing research with the Peak States Institute that I realized that was the issue.
Yeah, so the symptoms you've talked about are the classic symptoms, right?
Yeah.
The chronic pain, the brain fog, and the fatigue certainly are chronic, classic Lyme disease treatments. So take us through what the treatment was like with the Lyme disease treatment.
Well, I actually find it, just being a part of the Institute, I actually found that it was quite simple. The techniques, I've been taught them through the training, years ago. And so when I was provided this process, it was pretty easy to just apply the techniques that they were asking. And, I guess each time varies. We do it 3 times, and, I noticed immediate results even after the first time we did the technique.
And
most noticeably was the pain, the arthritic pain just went away like very quickly.
that's great.
Yeah.
And as you know, we always, once the treatment is complete, we always follow up a couple more times after that because we're really interested in seeing stable results for our clients. So how many times did you repeat the process in total?
I think in total it was when we're originally doing the research, it was 3 times for sure. And, probably within the last year, I have gone back on my own and just redone it just to make sure. Probably about twice more.
Yep.
And, the last time I did it, each time I do it, there's, the results, I just feel less and less of them. So, yeah.
So it was about 6 months ago you did the treatment. So what were the changes in those symptoms initially when you did it 6 months ago, and how's that been over the past 6 months?
Well, the time I did it 6 months ago was really neat because I had a lot of left knee pain, and I could literally, as I was doing the process in the moment, I could literally feel that pain just disappear.
That's
So
awesome.
that was really neat. With the other symptoms, like all 3 of the main symptoms, since that time, I have regular fatigue just from a busy day. That goes same true for, just it's not brain fog anymore. It's just cognitive tiredness from being busy throughout the day. Some of it might be, yeah.
As you know, one of the ways we measure that is on a subjective scale of 0 to 10. So what was the level of distress 0 to 10 with those 3 symptoms before the treatment? Do you remember?
It was pretty high. I would say it's probably about an 8.
And
yeah.
So you were saying, you'd still have day-to-day cognitive tiredness and fatigue. So on a scale of 0 to 10, what would it be now?
Oh boy, it would be close to a 0 or a 1.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's low.
It really is quite a significant change. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. And so is there any advice you would have for people, I guess, particularly if, in your case, haven't necessarily been formally diagnosed with Lyme disease, but have got the classic symptoms. Any advice you have for people who are trying to work out how to get rid of their chronic symptoms?
Well, since that time, I've looked into a little bit, and it seems like maybe this is more of an issue than what we think it is. And
Right.
I certainly would ask people to give this a try. Because the results were quite fantastic for me, and I so appreciate it. Yeah.
And as you know, we do pay for results, so you definitely invest your time in trying out this treatment, but you only have to pay for it if it actually works. So
Right.
low risk, no risk from a financial
Yeah,
perspective. Yeah,
that's
okay.
true.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Well, thanks again, Dean, for sharing your story. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure other people that are experiencing similar kind of symptoms will be able to benefit by potentially trying out our Lyme disease treatment from the Institute for the Study of Pig States.
Thanks, Shayne. Appreciate you asking me.
Bye.
See ya.